What kind of country is Venezuela? Officially the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, it is a major nation in northern South America and one of the Caribbean region's key economies. The country enjoys a prime geographic location, covering 916,400 square kilometers, ranking 33rd in the world, with a 2,813-kilometer Caribbean coastline. It borders Colombia to the west, Brazil to the south, and Guyana to the east. As of 2024, Venezuela had a population of about 28.4 million, ranking 50th worldwide. Its population is highly diverse, with people of mixed heritage making up 58%, whites 29%, mainly of Spanish and Italian descent, and people of African descent 11%. About 2% belong to 40 indigenous groups, including the Yanomami. Spanish is the official language, shaped by Spanish, African, and indigenous influences. Staple foods include corn, beans, and meat. Venezuela was once South America's wealthiest country, boasting world-class mineral resources worth over $14 trillion, or about $500,000 per person, ranking between 8th and 10th globally. It has nearly every major industrial mineral and the world's largest proven oil reserves, with about 303.8 billion barrels, accounting for 18.2% of the global total. It also ranks 8th worldwide in natural gas reserves, with 5.67 trillion cubic meters, or 2.91% of the global total, behind Russia, Iran, Qatar, Turkmenistan, the United States, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. It also has about 1.33 billion tons of bauxite reserves, ranking 3rd globally behind Guinea and Australia. Its gold reserves total 792 tons, ranking 4th after Australia, Russia, and South Africa, while manganese reserves are about 19 million tons, ranking 7th. Estimated rare earth reserves reach 1.5 million tons, placing it among the world's top 10, while lithium reserves are about 9.5 million tons, ranking 3rd behind Bolivia and Argentina. From energy resources to metal ores, its vast mineral wealth once made Venezuela the economic powerhouse of South America. But despite its natural riches, Venezuela failed to sustain its prosperity. Today, its per capita GDP is only about $4,019, the lowest in South America and among the bottom 30 of more than 190 economies worldwide. According to local surveys, 69% of the population cannot meet their basic living needs, and the minimum monthly wage. Converted at the official exchange rate, the minimum monthly wage is only about 3.6 Chinese yuan. Despite its abundant mineral wealth, Venezuela's economy depends heavily on oil, which generates 92% of foreign exchange earnings and 55% of government revenue, while other industries have fallen far behind. Yet Venezuela has a cultural claim to global fame. Its beauty pageant industry generates $350 to $420 million annually, exceeding the combined output of the fishing and forestry sectors. Venezuela is a legend in the beauty pageant world, with 23 major international titles, including 7 Miss Universe, 6 Miss World, 8 Miss International, and 2 Miss Earth crowns, the highest total of any country. This success stems from its unique mixed heritage. The blend of indigenous, European, and African ancestry has produced striking features, sculpted facial contours, and tall, slender physiques that align with global beauty standards. More importantly, pageantry is deeply woven into the culture. Many girls begin formal posture and modeling training at a young age, and national competitions attract audiences comparable to the country's biggest TV events. For many young women, beauty pageants offer a path to a better future. But the glamour cannot hide the country's economic challenges, which stem from a combination of resource dependence, policy missteps, and external pressures. For decades, Venezuela's economy has relied overwhelmingly on oil. More than 90% of its export earnings come from the petroleum industry, while other sectors have lagged, leaving the economy highly vulnerable to oil price swings. Another challenge is that Venezuela's oil is mostly heavy crude, costing about $50 per barrel to produce, more than 10 times the cost in Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern producers. Equipment, technology, and investment have also been in short supply. As a result, oil production plunged from a peak of 3 million barrels per day to about 850,000 barrels per day by 2025, sharply reducing the country's primary source of income. Meanwhile, over the past decade, about 60% of the national oil company's capital spending went to social welfare, leaving only about 60 cents per barrel for production upgrades and maintenance, far below Colombia's $2.10. Years of underinvestment continued to erode production capacity, weakening the economy's ability to generate growth. International restrictions also limited oil exports and financing, forcing crude to be sold at discounted prices. Caracas is Venezuela's capital and its political, economic, and cultural center. It lies in the Caracas Valley in the north, about 15 kilometers from the Caribbean Sea, surrounded by the Avila Mountains. Known as the Queen of Avila and a branch of paradise on earth, the city covers 845 square kilometers and has a metropolitan population of about 5.4 million. Founded in 1567, it became Venezuela's capital in 1830. Caracas expanded rapidly with the rise of the oil industry in the 20th century. It is home to Latin America's renowned Golden Mile Financial District, and the University City of Caracas is the world's only UNESCO World Heritage Site, designed by a single architect. Blending modern architecture with artistic excellence, the city has a pleasant subtropical highland climate, with an average annual temperature of 21.1 degrees Celsius. Its diverse immigrant culture and dramatic mountain and sea setting give Caracas its distinctive charm. Venezuela's history dates back to around 10,000 BC, when indigenous peoples settled the region and established numerous native cultures. In 1498, Christopher Columbus reached the Venezuelan coast. Spanish colonists arrived in 1502 and named the region Little Venice. After Caracas was founded in 1567, it gradually became the center of colonial rule. Indigenous peoples and newcomers experienced centuries of change here. On July 5, 1811, Venezuela declared independence, and after more than a decade of struggle under national hero Simón Bolívar, it formally established the Republic of Venezuela in 1830, ending colonial rule. After independence, the country went through years of political adjustment before stabilizing after 1870. The government then expanded infrastructure and actively attracted foreign investment. Large-scale development of the Lake Maracaibo oil fields began in the 1920s, rapidly turning Venezuela into one of the world's leading oil producers and exporters. Following the establishment of civilian rule in 1958, the government nationalized key industries, including oil, expanded public welfare, and gradually became one of South America's more prosperous economies. In 1999, the country officially became the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, in honor of Simón Bolívar. In the 21st century, it used its oil wealth to expand social welfare, but its reliance on oil and fluctuations in global oil prices created major economic challenges. The country continues searching for a development path suited to its own conditions. Venezuela's landscape varies greatly by region. In the north, eastern branches of the Andes include the Merida and Cordillera mountain ranges, with intermontane basins such as the Caracas Valley between them. Along the north lies more than 2,800 kilometers of Caribbean coastline. Lake Maracaibo, South America's largest lake, is located in the country's northwestern coastal region. Central Venezuela is dominated by the vast Orinoco Plains, covering more than one-third of the country. The Orinoco River and its tributaries flow across the lowlands, making them an important farming and ranching region. To the south lies the Guiana Highlands, which cover about half the country and are rich in mineral resources. Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall, is also located here. Located in the tropics, Venezuela has a wide range of climates shaped by its terrain. The northern mountains and coast have a tropical maritime climate, with average temperatures around 21 degrees Celsius and distinct wet and dry seasons. The Orinoco Plains have a tropical savanna climate, with year-round heat, rainy summers and dry seasons, while parts of the Guiana Highlands have a tropical rainforest climate with consistently hot, rainy weather and dense vegetation. Overall, except for the high mountains, most of Venezuela is hot and receives abundant rainfall. These regional climate differences support the country's rich ecological diversity. With world-class natural resources, a legendary beauty pageant tradition, and a history of economic highs and lows, Venezuela is a country where every corner reflects the balance between resource wealth, development, and cultural diversity. What else do you know about Venezuela? Or have you had any unforgettable experiences there? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching today's DeFay Global Geography. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Defay, and I'll see you in the next video.